Hello, friends. So, I wasn't expecting it to come today because it's Labor Day. I didn't think mail was being routed today, but apparently I'm wrong. So, and clearly I still haven't found my camera stick. So, this actually got delivered a couple hours ago, but I was laying in bed and having a bit of a, I don't know. I don't want to call it a hurkle-durkle, which, by the way, if you don't know what that is, that is a Scottish slang term for having a lie-in, just having a lazy day, hanging out in bed. But there's been a lot of change this summer, like a lot. I'm surprised I kept up with all of it. And, yeah, I'm finding I'm doing, because I've got some change fatigue setting in. Pardon me, that snuck up on me. Yeah, I've been having more days of not unpacking the house and that kind of stuff, so I apologize. And I should go outside today. It's lovely. It's like 75 degrees. So, I don't know. I might go read a book on the front porch for a bit with a cold soda, just so I can say, hey, I went walking, I went outside. Or, if my foot's up to it, might go walk and take a leisurely walk on the neighborhood bike trails. By the way, I say if my foot's up to it because I tripped in the garage yesterday. I didn't break my ankle or anything, but the top of my foot really hurts. Well, not hugely, but enough that it's like, I don't know, I really want to go do things today. So, anyway, that's enough of me just being me. You came here for this, not necessarily for me. So, as you can see from the nice, pretty red box, this is the Romantasy Volume 3 box of Alexandria Warwick's book series. So, unfortunately, I haven't unpacked my books yet, so I won't be able to show it to you next to the other two, which would be amazing. That would be an amazing shot for you guys. But anyway. Alright, so let's take a look here. Ooh. So, just like the other ones, we have our bookmark. And just like every other time, I go and drop my paperwork. Oh, come here, you stupid thing. Alright. One. See, now that I've got three books in this, of the four, now I have to get the fourth. Because I can't do not matching. So, we have our bookmark. Which I always enjoy these. I really like the tassels on them. The tassel on it, let's be honest. It's just pretty. And then, because we weren't doing the sticker thing yet, we have our very first sticker. Because that wasn't part of the program last time the series came out. We have her signature block again. And we have our art piece. Maybe it's time to stop fighting what has been and start embracing what could be. Let's see, is there a letter on the back? There is a letter on the back. I will let you guys just pause the video to read it rather than me do the whole thing. So, what's the character's name? Notice and Sarais? Ooh, 101 Arabian Nights. Oh, I do love that one. I do have that one in my collection as well. So, let's see what we got. Volume 3. Conversation with Alexandria. Again, I'll just let you pause the video as you will. And then we have 4 gifts. Ooh, apricot tarts. I do love a good apricot tart. So I'll let you pause the video as you will. Alright. So, Ugh. Stick those over there. All right. So let's see. Oh, this is... No! They didn't! Oh! It's smaller. It's smaller than the other two. Dagblam it. It's still very lovely, though. Okay, well, give me a second to pause so I can do the thing. You know what, actually? Because I'm convinced it's smaller, it feels smaller, it looks smaller, I am actually going to go grab one of the boxes, or one of the books from downstairs. I just got to remember what box that's in real quick. Uno momento. All right, here we go. Okay, scoot that back a little bit. So I had to go dig through boxes. And before you ask, no, I haven't had a chance to read this one yet either. So far behind. So, okay, I take it back. Maybe I'm on crack. It just looks smaller because, oh, it's like half the story. But otherwise, oops, let's do it that way. Otherwise, same size. Okay. Kate's on crack. Got it. All right. Well, we still have the mapping on the page edges, which is beautiful. I love that we have the brass edges again. I think we had the brass edges on the first one, which was blue or purple. So, let's see how many pages we got here. No, I'm not reading the ending. I'm just... Looks like we have 416. Well, wait, if that one's 416 and it's that thin, how big is this one then? $562. Okay, so this one's an extra 100 pages. So, my home is wherever is with you, wherever you wander. Oh, very cute. You're free to choose your own path and make your own choices. Okay, so this one came out in 2023. And for those that don't remember, even I had to think about it for a second. That one is based off of a Scottish story, a Scottish fairy tale. And then this one, as we read, is based more along the lines of 1001 Arabian Nights. So, I will put that over there. Man, I had to move so many boxes just to get to that book. So, all right, let's see what we got. Page 65. Hello? Maybe it's very, very lightweight. And it almost makes me wonder if there's anything in here. Maybe a bookmark? Or a bracelet or something? I mean, there's no noise. Page 154. This one has the same feel as like the thriller book box. Like it's a pin within a box. I mean, I can feel edges here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like some sort of push matchbox or something. I have no idea what's in there. All right. And then 368. Oh my goodness, that is tall. You know, the last book came with some goblets. I'm kind of wondering if that's not what that is. I mean, clearly not goblets in this one. But it's something large. And kind of cloth bound? Or maybe... No, it sounds cloth bound in there. Okay, and then what was... Oh! this is much lighter than and smaller than I thought it would be. So clearly not goblets. It's not really. For something this large and this lightweight, and the story is taking place in a desert, I wonder if that's not some sort of like big fancy shawl or table runner or something. So far behind on all my book reading. So very, very far behind. I guess this makes box... Let's see. Last time I took count of the boxes I have yet to read from all the things. Well, just for Once Upon a Book Club. I think I was behind by like a year and a half. Add in Unplugged book box, and I don't even want to know. I could probably, if I were only reading one book a month, just to get through those boxes, it would probably take me about 3 years. Which is empathetic. I realize this. I get it. Jeez. I wish I had the time to read all these. Like, as soon as I get my hands on them. You know, I'm in the middle of finishing the Jeremy Renner. Well, it's not a biography, but it's about his accident on the Snowcat a couple of years ago. Trying to finish that one. I already have the next 3 books lined up. And then, as you saw from behind there, yeah, Kate has a problem. So, I really need bookshelves sooner rather than later so I can have my house back. Oh, good grief. Okay, so, but it's a rather nice surprise that we get this on the 1st of September. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's fitting, but it's nice because we've got this one at the beginning of September, and then we have the September book box at the end. So we get to start and end the month in a book. So yay for us. And speaking of books, so we have the September book box coming. We have the October book box coming. We have the Halloween book box coming. We have the November one coming. We have the Advent calendar one coming. We have the Christmas box one coming. And then we also have December. And I will probably buy the New Year's. Maybe by then I'll have bookshelves. So, and as I keep moving around things downstairs, I'm realizing I'm going to have to move the TV library idea around. Because you can't really you can't move very well the furniture. The way it's currently set right now is kind of blocking some pathways. Because boxes, like I have vinyl records and that kind of stuff downstairs. So I need to refigure out how I'm going to make it work. I may have to move the TV section closer to the laundry room and have this area by the stairs more of the bookcase. I don't know. It all depends on what I can do. But anyway, this has been more chitter chatter rather than me showing you the stuff. So, yeah, but knowing I've had this one for 2 years now and I haven't read it, and now we've got this one. And there's a new Dan Brown book coming out September 9th. I still haven't read Origin. I'm still a book behind in that series as well. And Philip Pullman. The third book of the Book of Dust. The Rose Fields or Field of Roses, whatever it's called. That's coming out in October as well. So that brings the end of that whole His Dark Materials thing. As far as we know. It's the last book with Lyra in it. God, yeah. I would have to like sit here in my reading spot, which is pretty comfortable reading spot. Let's not lie. But I would have to be sitting here every night for like 2 hours just reading a book. And I still have IT certifications I have to go get done. And pleasantly, but also surprisingly, a friend of mine asked me to be part of their wedding party for their wedding next March. So there's all that stuff going on. Yeah. I mean, honestly, a lot of this sounds like my herkle-dirkling of laying in bed and just, I don't know, I guess doom scrolling and playing Monopoly Go is coming to an end because I need to get caught up on things and I need to get the house done. I really, really do. Because people want to come and see the new house and it's not even close to being ready for people's. So, and there was a yard sale in 3 weeks here in the neighborhood that I said, oh, I'm going to do this because it would be a really easy way for me to get rid of a lot of my extra Sanrio and anime and Marvel stuff. Balls. Okay. Anyway, that's our box. I'm going to go because otherwise I'm just going to keep rambling and not get stuff done. And I'll just see you in like 3 weeks when the next box comes. So, bye guys.